Good morning. Happy National Jelly Roll Day and last day of summer. I was just reminded of that this morning, that tomorrow is the first day of fall and that we're expected to get our first freeze in like 30 days or less. My neighbor might be mowing his lawn. He was getting prepped for that just a while ago. Pulled out all the tools, so I may have to go around and close windows and the door just to keep the noise down. But so let me give you a little bit of an update of what I did since our last video. I did make my Ode to our National Parks block, the pink and green. That done. So I'm very excited about that. That is block 2, called Size Matters. 2 of 9, so I can put that on the wall. We'll see what else I can put on the wall by the end of the day on Sunday. But it's starting to look like I actually did some work. It's nice and cool this morning. I'm liking that. All right. And some other things that I did. So London Town Sampler with Westminster Abbey. I did cut out the fabrics for that. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I really do. So I'm ready to start sewing that together. So kind of my plan was I was going to do a lot of cutting this weekend. So all I do is just sew up blocks. So far, so good. This is working out okay. So cutting out blocks. I also started cutting out for the present mug for the hot cocoa mystery. Now I have to remember what that's called. So I've got 2 of the fabrics cut for that background in this solid green, and I'm ready to go into some prints. So I'm a little excited. That's going well. And I'm also working on Red Sky at Night, my EPP project. I am cutting out the pieces for the templates so that I can get those get that going. So I've got that box of fabric and stuff at my sofa spot, or shall I call it the Davenport? I don't know, my mom calls it the Davenport. So I have done some work since we talked yesterday, and then later on this evening I am working this afternoon from like 12:30 to 5:30ish. And then after dinner, I'll come back up here and do some more. But that's kind of the plan. It's like, you know, I want to cut out everything I need for the blocks that I need to do and for that are coming due this week, and make sure that those are all done. So I'm going to continue on with that. Today, I think I'm going to work on the Hot Cocoa Mystery Quilt Along and Red Sky at Night. And tomorrow I really got to hunker down on the Little Pink Homestead, because I got to pick out all those fabrics and get 8 Dresden plates cut and sewn together. Not by this coming Tuesday, but the next Tuesday. So I at least want to get all of that stuff cut and ready to go. So today for National Jelly Roll Day, I've already got my pieces cut. I did a little prep work. But I'm going to be making I got everything cut for the 2 middle rows to make a table runner for my table. And this is from Primitive Gatherings, the red, white, and buoy. And I hope to have all the blocks cut and sewn together today before I have to go to work. That way all I have to do is just, you know, smush it and bind it, smush it and quilt it and bind it, smush it, sandwich it. So anyway, I've got all the pieces cut, but I wanted to show something to you. I usually get this with layer cakes or charm packs. I never did it with a jelly roll, but I got this piece is cut a little crooked. I ironed it flat, but it was like all wrapped up so that it was even. But it's kind of cut a little crooked. I love it. I didn't get that one cut, but I didn't cut it for this project, but I do have all of the pieces ready to go. So I can just sit and just sew together. I got 12 of those little blocks to make. So, but I hope everybody is having had a fabulous Friday and is ready to go. I'm using the American Gatherings 2 jelly roll from Primitive Gatherings. And I don't have that in there. I don't need that. So I've got the first section part that I need to do. Got my iron hot, got a full bobbin, and I need to make new thread catchers. So I pulled out some fabrics for those. Let's turn the volume off of my phone in case Richard calls and interrupts us. He knows I'm doing this today, so I'm sure he'll wait. All right, so I can get to sewing. And after I had done this, I'm like, I think this is going to get a little too busy with the blue and white background, but we'll find out. I think it's going to look pretty cool. What is everybody else sewing up? What patterns are you working on? So I'm just going to do some chain piecing here and get some pieces put together. Now, I like to figure out where are my pinked edges and how do they fit into my, so this was from Yardage, so I can find out. Everything lays perfectly right in the center of that background piece. So I can sew up until I have a bite to eat real quick and then errand and then go to work. I'm on the schedule. I don't want to lose my shift. One down. So let's see. I had dinner with my mom last night. That was really nice. We went out for Friday fish fry. Had a walleye dinner. Their walleyes are huge. They fill the entire plate. And with baked potato, side salad, roll. Restaurant was busy. Okay. This is an interesting pattern as to once I get these little sections done, the cutting that I need to do for these. So I'm looking forward to that part. So get to sewing. Sewing. Pink edges are hanging over. There we go. Should be taking these off so I make sure I'm not. Well, actually, no, that's okay. It's when I get to the blues that I don't want to match prints and stuff that I got to watch out for. So I can do all of these and then we'll go from there. I didn't get breakfast this morning, so I have a little snack on the side and a bottle of water. Okay, I see 3 viewers. Chat with me. Tell me who's all watching. I feel like I'm all by myself. Should do like a Zoom thing is what I should do. Gotta figure out how to do that. I'll have to ask Rita from Rita's Roost what she uses or how she does that. Hello, Alicia. Happy Jelly Roll Day, sweetheart. What are you sewing up today? Are you sewing on a jelly roll or catching up on another project? It just was like you have to do a jelly roll. It's the first time I've done it on National Jelly Roll Day. I mean, I'm not a jelly roll person, so this is the second one I've done already since May 1st doing these videos. And I finished a jelly roll one. That was the which one? What was it called again? I already forgot. Needs to be quilted. Mixed Lollies. Emma Jean Jensen. Tomorrow I'm working all day. I've got myself scheduled for 7 hours or 8 hours, something like that. 6.5 hours, actually. I didn't work the last 2 days. You have a jelly roll / layer cake pattern called Tangled. Oh, I think I saw a video on that. I don't own jelly rolls, so I'm using Dawn on the Prairie. Oh, that's pretty. Dawn on the Prairie. That sounds so pretty. Very fall. In here, I'm going red, white, and blue. I don't know. I really wanted to use up this jelly roll. The other ones I have are too bright. Well, actually, I do have one that's kind of fall. Oh, well. This one I had background for. The other one I would have had to buy background. And I don't know that I wanted to do that. Spend any more money. Try to make this as cheap as possible. I am curious to talk to Richard, though. He had to take his mom to the hospital yesterday, so I want to know how that went. He never did call back last night, so that worries me. Oh, well. She's okay. I feel it in my gut. She's fine. All right, the last one. Then I could put the blues on. This is going to go fast, I think. I didn't even pull out the background fabric I had an idea for. I should do that. Because maybe I can get it sandwiched today, too. Might go fast. I don't think it's going to go that fast. There's quite a bit to do here. All right. So let's get these pressed open. I was up very early this morning. And I worked on cutting. I don't know. I just really felt like working. working. Don't cut my fabric. All right. That needs to go in the trash. Okay. Let's do some prepping here. Let's do some ironing. Lay those out. Oops. Oh no, maybe it won't be so bad. I think it'll actually look kind of cool. That blue and white background. We'll see when I start adding the whites to this. I should have my pattern open so I'm following it distinctly. Okay, doing the first part. Getting these units put together. Isn't that cool? I don't know what that is. No. It's like a top. It's really cool. I like that little motif on that fabric. And then we got flags. So I think I have enough Americana stuff now. So I have a quilt that needs to be quilted. I have a hexagon lumbar pillow cover that still needs to be put together. So maybe next year I'm going to have all this fun Americana stuff to finally get good decor in my home. What I really want to do is I have a applique. So my oldest son is a police officer in the Chicago area. And, well, he's not an officer anymore. He's a detective now. I remember that. But he's on the SWAT team. And so I want to make like a, there is a police officer's quilt, blue, dark blue, navy blue, and white with a little royal stripe down the center or something. I want to design something for our gentlemen and ladies in the police force. So that is just something I do want to do. And maybe I'll do that next year. I'll have to get that on my list of things I want to accomplish for next year. Been thinking about that already. It's only September. Like my goals for the year of 2025 to get all my tops quilted. I want to do 1 or 2 a month if I can afford it. She's still working out my long armor. Has started receiving. She's going to have 6 long arm machines in her shop for classes, and then she also has like a sit down one. So I could potentially, but she hasn't decided on pricing according to her posts on Facebook and Instagram. But so I can't wait to start knowing what that's going to do, how that's going to work and what quilts I'm going to get quilted. And all right, so now, so I'm really excited about that because the goals are to get all of those quilts quilted and everything I finish quilted right after I get them completed. But I want to get those done first before I start getting into those. But I am like tickled. So pricing for the reservation for time on her long arms and or classes. So I'm excited about that, very much so. Okay, get my chair arranged here. I got to be in the right position. Okay. We're getting off kilter. So I'm really excited about that. So that way I can keep on track with all my quilts. And that closet can be free. Okay, so I don't want to do that one because I already just did it. Oh, but it wouldn't matter. It's okay. As long as it's not the same print. I could do that. I could do that. I'll just lay it out correctly when I put the 12 together. Okay. That'll work. It'll work. It will work. Cut out 2. Get 12 of these to do. Here's somebody outside with their blower. It's in the distance. And then there's this little floral one. They're so pretty. Lots of stars though too. Okay. This star will look nice with this stripe. I think this is going to look really pretty. Really nice. It'll match my other ones because I used the first American Gatherings for that. For those 2 projects. The lumbar pillow cover is leftovers from the actual quilt that I made. Flag quilt. Very pretty. So they'll all kind of go together and not look like they're done from different things, you know. Oh, I don't want to do this because this will be exactly the same as the last one. So I think I'll put this one on this one. There we go. I want them all to be different. And this one's got like a little fern leaf next to the star. Oh, it's nice. Just nice. Can't believe it. Today's the last day of summer. It kind of struck me as kind of hard. Even though I look forward to fall, it's my favorite time of year. It just doesn't last very long. So I'm watching the leaves in the neighborhood change color because I want to go out and get some pictures. Because there's some really gorgeous areas when the colors change. I want pictures of that to share with you. Ah, it reminds me. I still have Colorado pictures to post. Ooh, all three of these are going to be stars. Very nice. Very pretty. I'm looking forward to that. Last time I went through that area, it was like just a sea of yellow for as far as the eye can see. My sister, the one in Colorado, the one, she's the only one. They went to Telluride the other day to do some hiking. I was hoping that the leaves would be changing. And still, they got a couple weeks left to go too. But they have a lot of aspen trees, and they just when the wind blows, it just sounds so pretty. They call them quaking aspens because they just have this like the Moroccan things. It just sounds so relaxing, so pretty. So I can't wait for her to post more pictures and get the leaves changed there. Uh-oh, I had 2 extra of these. Okay. 2 more than I needed. It wouldn't be beyond me to take 2 and sew 2 together, but I don't think it did. All right. Let's press these and then we can do some cutting of those, I think is what's next. Look at my pattern. I have to be very careful with her patterns because they're very confusing to me. My brain doesn't work like hers. And I get lost very easily. Get lost very, very easily. I was getting lost cutting out that hot cocoa fabric because her lettering system. I'm like, how am I going to keep track of these pieces? Because I can't use alphabetties because you need a letter and a number, and the numbers get used more than once because there's like A through 5 and then B through 5. So, and I only have 1 set of numbers. So I was going to have to put Post-it notes on them. But I think I've got a plan so I don't get that all confused. But right. And then being confused with directions on these patterns for permanent gatherings, I also have to, trim it down to only 12 of these that I need to make rather than, how many did she tell me I needed to make on it? 36. I don't need that many. So I struggle. I don't know if it's dyslexia, ADD. I don't read it clearly and thoroughly. I don't know. But I eventually figure it out. Sometimes I just have to walk away too sometimes. But I think I got it. I tried to do that prior to this, so I didn't have any problems. All right. One more. All right. There, I've got my 12 units. Got my 12. Now, turn the page. Gather my white prints. All my whites here. And the red and the blue in the smaller size. And find the center of all the rectangles by folding in half lengthwise. Okay, so let's set these aside. Make sure they're flat. I'm going to do the next part. Okay. Line up the center. Okay. Fold it in half. Mark the center. And grab one of these and mark the center. Let's do it this way. Put it this way so that the ditch just fits nicely in my ditch for the previous fold. Okay. All right. Put that in there. Line that up. Okay, I think we're gonna have to take our thread catchers off for this. I don't need to stitch the whole thing, just this part. I think I'll do these one at a time because I need the whole piece. I don't want to stitch on the part that's not, whoops, I lost one. Okay. All right, got a plan. got a plan. All right, so let's try to do this. They're closer to me so that I don't have to get up. So one red and one blue. So next one is going to be blue. Where I do all the reds and then all the blues. Really doesn't matter what I do. But I like this black. It's fun. It's different. Who else has joined us? I see some numbers up there. Come on, chat with me. And Alicia. I'm going to go through more thread, I think. I had a full bobbin when I started. It's a little tedious, but it's different. I've never done it before. Hopefully I'm following the instructions correctly. So I have to make 24 of these. They go on either side of this unit. I love this stripe. It's so cool. And that with this one. I thought about a pattern, just doing it as like a rail fence. But, you know, not me. I can't do anything just basic. I have to have a little bit of challenge in making them walk. Plus, I decided I wanted to use that pattern because I did like it. Came with my jelly roll. There we go. That's better. Okay, got another one. Hey, everybody, tell us what you're working on. Are you doing a jelly roll? Are you working on another project? What pattern are you using? Share, share, share. And go to Facebook, my Facebook page. Link is below. Post a picture of your project when you're done with it, or how far ever you get with it, because Well, however far I get with this today, I probably won't touch it again for a minute because I got all these other things going on. But I'll try to fit it into the schedule. I'll try to. But my intention is to be able to finish it. I figured it was a easy enough project. Who knows? I could be completely wrong. How far are we in 40 minutes? Yeah. I may not finish because I can only go till 12 today. So I get 2 hours. That's all you get. Whoops. That could be dangerous. Okay, I did red, so let's do the blue. Let's take a different one. Let's grab a different one. I don't want the same print. The same one. There we go. All right, another red. I'm going to keep that. Good morning, Georgia. Well, thanks for being with me on Saturday. Lori, good morning. You're doing the same one. The same one as me? It's the only jelly roll you have? Georgia, what are you doing? What are you working on? I'm running out of conversation. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to use a different print on this one too. Let's put a star. This stripe is pretty too with a little vine on it. Very pretty. This line is really nice. I like it. Okay. Oh, you're leaving to go on a mini trip to the coast. So are you going to go see your daughter, family? Oh, you just found out how to chat. I know I have to teach my mother how to do it. But we have to find somebody who's going live so I can show her how to do it. I have to be there. I'm a visual person. When I went to pick her up yesterday, my video was playing in the background. She had it on in the bedroom, and I could hear my voice in the other room. It was so funny. So tomorrow is my youngest niece's birthday. So after we got done with dinner last night, I said, we have an excuse to have a dessert for dinner tonight. We're always looking for an excuse to have dessert with dinner, but dessert always comes with dinner, but still. So she's not here. She's in Denver, but we are thinking of her and her birthday. She's a busy young lady. She is a busy young lady. She just got her first apartment with a couple girlfriends. So she just moved in. I'm so excited for her. She was living with her older sister. I'm sure they miss her. Maybe not. Let's see, how old is she going to be? 23, I believe. Both my daughters and their families are going together. It's my baby daughter. Oh my God. How does that feel to have a baby daughter who's 50? I think I asked my mom that question. How does it feel to have a 50-year-old daughter? Now she's got 2 of them. My sister's 3 years younger than me, but yeah. But my oldest son, yeah. Let's see, he turned. Hold on. He turned 38, so he's like pushing 40, and that just makes me feel old. Your baby daughter. So yeah. Oh God, this one is gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. I love small prints like that. That is like my next favorite one, I think. I'm going to have to get yardage of that one. Because that is pretty. I have a laundry basket Quilts fabric that is my ultimate favorite one, and I'm almost out of yardage. Well, I like have not even like a charm square left of it. Oh, I wanted to make a whole quilt out of it, and I didn't. But I did make a cross stitch bag, so project bag out of it, so I get to see it every day. I am my mom's first 50-year-old child. I felt like some kind of way when my son turned 30. He is now turning 34, and my middle will be 30. Yeah. God, it's just, I don't feel old. I can't even remember, what my age is when I have to think about it. But yeah, next year, my oldest will be 39, and my youngest will be 27. So, oh gosh. And then the grandkids, my twins, the twin grandbabies, Gabby and Isaac Jr., are going to be 11 next month. And they're the babies. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. How many blues did I just make? I made 3 in a row. I need to start making some red ones. Can't use the same print, so I need to move on. Yeah. You feel some kind of way when your kids get old. No, I know what you mean. I get it. I know it. I feel it. Oh yeah. I don't physically feel it. I'm feeling better these days than I did this time last year. I took off some weight. I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I don't need as much ibuprofen. It's nice that we are. Yes. I hope to be around when my oldest turns 50. Even my youngest. I'm sure I'll be around. It'd be nice. All right, so there's that one. And then this one, I need another red one. And let's get a different blue here so I can use this one. This is an interesting one. It's got a star. Let's see, when the fan is blowing it. With a bunch of little dots all the way around it. Okay, Alicia, I have 3 kids, 7 grands, 2 bonus grands, and my hubby has 3. Oh my God, you have a massive, huge family. I love it. Okay, so that's 6 kids, 13 grandchildren plus 2 bonus ones. Oh my gosh. So I have 2 boys. My boyfriend has 2 boys, or a boy and a girl. She's 12, and Levi is 21. And so no babies yet. My oldest niece is not having any children. She and her husband are just going to have pets. They got a new kitty cat yesterday. And she was traveling for work, so she hasn't even met the kitty yet. But she's not having any grandkids or any kids. So my sister, will have to look forward to my youngest niece having babies. I'm sure my youngest son will have babies. I just don't know when that will be. Doesn't even have a girlfriend that I'm aware of. But yep, I am very happy to be here to see these babies grow up and be the beautiful people that they are. It makes me want to tear up when I think about it because they're just wonderful kids. All right, I got to do another red one. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. But my boyfriend, he's got a huge, huge family. He's one of 4 kids. And he's the oldest. Whoops, I got that wrong. His sister is not having any children. She works with kids every day. But his 2 brothers have children. One of them has many children. I'm trying to think how many that is now. But so I have bonus nieces and nephews on that side of things. No grandkids yet. My boyfriend also has half sister and brother who are twins, and another brother. And they got kids. I just can't keep it all straight, to be honest with you. There's just so many. There's so many of them. Everybody's a cousin. You are very right about that. Yeah. The kids are having babies later in life, and grandmas don't get to enjoy them as much because they're old. I don't know. I was 20 when I had my oldest, and 32 when my youngest was born. So, and he was born 7 days after my birthday. It was the best birthday present ever. And we induced my youngest, and his birthday's on the same day as his other brother, his older brother from another mama. But so that was kind of cool. I had to call her. Doctors want to induce me on this day. Are you okay with that? She thought it was the coolest thing ever. So I was very happy about that. I could tell you the story. I want to save it. I think I'll save it for another day. I have to talk to my oldest son. My oldest son and I have a story, but I need to get his permission to talk about it. I think he'd be okay with it. But he doesn't even know I have a YouTube channel. I've had it for 3 years. I don't know. He might know. I can't recall now if I ever told him or not. Yeah. Having them young. Yeah, we're getting there. Almost getting ready to do the next 6th part. I hope I'm following these instructions correctly. I really do. We'll find out here in a little bit. Finding my middles. I'm usually not one for this kind of like routine and monotonous sewing, but it's actually not going too badly today. I got people to chat with, and I don't feel alone, even though it's quiet in here. My stomach might start growling, but it's because I didn't eat breakfast. I'm like a natural faster. I've never, I don't do breakfast very often. I've been trying very hard to make breakfast happen in my life, but I've always not eaten until lunch or well after lunch, almost dinner time. I like to have eat at 3 and call it a day. It's not very healthy. Not a healthy way to do it. So I've been trying to force it into me. My sister fed me so well and so healthy. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, when we ate out for lunch, I didn't do very well, but when she was fixing she and her boyfriend were fixing dinners and stuff for us, I ate very well. Ta-da! I almost cut my fabric. A little exciting. I'm getting to the end of this. Because now that I talked about it, I'm ready to be done with this part. Okay, move on to the next. Let's see. I should probably count these. I need to have 2 for every one of these. So I need 24. And I think I had cut just enough. Oh, wait. No. I put these because I didn't know if I wanted these text ones in my thing. Oh, I do see Wisconsin in there. I was seeing like Tennessee, Colorado, Mississippi, Indiana, Florida. But I think I put those at the bottom just in case I needed something different to use. So I think I only need to make 5 more. I think. Let's see, we're on blue. So let me count. Because I really don't want to make more than I need. Because my parts center is full. All right. 1, 2. I need 7 more. Okay. I missed my thread catcher. So I do need to put those in there. I didn't want to, but I guess I'll be all right. It'll be okay. Always catches. All right. Need a red one next. Oops. There we go. All right, moving right along. Only a few more left to do. Blue. felt like that one felt thick. Like I needed to have. I didn't starch anything. Anybody starch their fabric? I don't know. I didn't have any starch, so I didn't starch for the longest time, and I haven't starched anything for any of these projects. And I'm very impressed at how well things are coming together. I might be sorry with this hot cocoa just because it's so, but I don't know. That's a kit, you know, I don't know if they give you enough fabric to do that with or not. So there's a solid green that they give you with that kit. And I cut out all of the pieces for that because they only gave you a small piece. And I wasn't sure I was going to get everything out of it because I just didn't know. And so there was extra fabric. So I probably can starch it if I have to. But we'll find out after this first one. Let's see if I should do that next one. The next block. I don't know. I'm doing very fine without it. It's all coming together just fine. I ain't even thinking about it, to be honest with you. That used to be like top of my mind. I gotta starch all my fabric. All right. I'm ready to move on to the next section. I'm ready to move on. I'm glad I'm not making the full quilt. 12 is one thing, but 36 or 24, that's another one. That's enough. I'm ready to move on. And that's why I like one block at a time. All right. 4 left, looks like. Oops. I may have to count again. I may need another blue. Or red, I should say. Gotta make sure I have enough of each of them. 12 of each. Let's do that next. Just to see if I need to cut another one. Something tells me to do it. All right, so there's one red. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Ooh. I just need one blue and I'm done. All right, so I'm not going to do that one. I'll use this one. And I get to pick one left to use one, and I'm going to use this one with it. Okay. Those are extras. Woohoo! Then we can move on to the next phase of this step-by-step process. Just to get one block done. Very clever, very creative. All right. There with that. Keep my space area clean, organized. All right. So now what do I do? Okay, now I have to attach these to either side. So blue on one side, red on the other. I guess I'll do it the way they have it in the picture. Blue on that side, red on this side, and blue, and light blue this way. Okay, so now I need to find the centers of these and do the same thing again, but on the other right here. Okay, so try to have different fabric. Oops, I don't want to use that one. I have that red on the other side, so let's use this one. That'll be okay. It's a different color, even though it's the same print. Let's try something. Let's go different. All right. That one's all different. Just have to be picky, huh? Nope, I have to do it this way. Make this peak fit in that valley. All right. Do I want to do these one at a time or do chain piece 12? I don't know. Oh, I can't chain piece. The thing is, I think I can, but I have to stitch on that one piece of fabric, and that drives me crazy. Because I think it gets cut off when you trim. Oh, I did that wrong. It's supposed to be the other way around, the white one against the fabric. Okay. The other way. So I could chain piece now. It's not the short piece, it's the long piece. The short piece goes on the outside edge. Okay. I got it. First time the rippers come out today. That's okay. That's a good thing. I ain't afraid to use her anymore, I'll tell you that. All right, let's flip this over and find the center of that. Okay. Actually, I don't have to find centers anymore, do I? I don't. Why does it tell you you have to pay attention to the centers? It doesn't. It says if necessary. It's not necessary. Pay attention to color position. Okay. All right. So now it just goes this way. I don't have to pay attention. I don't have to do centers. Okay. Silly me, silly me. Yep, Richard called. He forgot. There, I could just roll right down here. Okay, those are all different. Looking good. Progress. All right, I don't want that flag print next to that flag print. So we're going to go with this one. I hope it all works out. Pattern and color placement is. That works. Here, let me show you one. Let's press these two. I still have to put some on the other side, but I think this is so cool. Okay, I gotta press dark. Press to the dark side. And then I have to do the same thing on this side with the little red blue ones hanging off the side. Oh, I missed one over here. I got one over there. Okay. So yeah, these are fun. It's an interesting block. I've never done anything like it before. They're cool. They're cool. They're very cool. Okay. Put this one so. Are you guys coming along? Are you going to finish your top today? Are you planning to try to get your projects completed today? Or is this something that's going to be ongoing for you? Not in this whole live section, but just like even when we're done here, you're going to continue sewing? I thought I'd get really close to being done, if not done. Oh, I don't know. It's an hour and 20 minutes, and I had to stop at 12, so I only have 40 more minutes to go. And I'm not going to speed things up, but I'm going to try to get this done before the weekend is out. Let's put it that way. Top it together. I at least want to have one block done. It would be nice. Cheryl, you're making the hexagon shape blocks? So are you using the half hexy template or something? I've been seeing a lot of that around lately. People are using that half hexy. I don't know if it's I know that Missouri Star Quilt Company has one of those. I saw a post on that yesterday from somebody. They made a scrappy one. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, a great Christmas gift. Right now, I'm kind of just making things for me. I might give some of these away, you know. Who knows what I'll do? Oh, this is going to be so cool, you guys. This is going to be so You don't even know that my background is the background. It's just looks scrappy, kind of. It's kind of cool. You're sewing 3 strips together and then cutting on the 60. Okay. And then sewing the triangles. Beautiful. That sounds fun. I like sewing triangles. I really do. Triangles are fun. This goes much faster. Doing this. Okay. And finding the middles and doing that was hard. It took tedious. That was time consuming. But they go together pretty quickly. Honestly. When you pre-cut. I'm not a pre-cutter. I hate cutting. It was fun cutting these because it was like, okay, just cut the selvage off and cut the sizes I needed out of one jelly roll, and I had a bunch left over. I love it. Okay, and then we'll do this one. Oh, so far so good. No matchings. All the way to the end. And we'll press these and put the other sides on. And then we have some fun cutting to do. Okay. God, these are neat. I'm really happy I did this, to be honest with you. A partial brown tones jelly roll was given to me, so I've added cut strips from my stash of golden green. Oh, Cheryl, it sounds great. Now you guys have to share your quilts that you've been working on here today, your jelly roll day thing. Put it all on Facebook, share pictures. I don't know. Somebody has done it before, so I know it can be done. I think. Somebody's done it. Other than me. If there's a problem with my Facebook page and you can't post pictures, then I would like to know about that. But all right, so now I gotta put the blue sides on. So let's get these pressed. But I think we should have that going on our page. Share and share. And then if you don't mind, I'd like to share it with on one of my daily videos. Some pictures. If I can figure out how to make that work. Otherwise, I'll just scroll through Facebook myself. All right, let's stand up for a minute. My booty's getting tired of sitting in that stool. All right. They're so pretty. Oh, I love them. This is turning out way better than I was expecting. I'm so happy I did this. Very happy. I might be like Lisa though and grunge it up a little bit. Seems so bright. It's the first time I actually thought about doing that. She talks about it a lot. So. All right. And we'll do the next step, and then there's cutting, trimming, and then another step before the block is even done. So I know I won't be getting them done. So I'll be showing them to you on Monday because I intend to continue to work on this because I really like it. Okay, so I don't want to use that one. Ooh. I could use this one. I don't know that even though it's the same dot, it's different colors, so I'm okay with that, I think. It's just I had to move down so many from the top of the thing too. It's on the outside edge and it'll get cut off into a little triangle. So I think I'm okay with that. Need a drink of water. I am using American Gatherings 2 jelly roll that came with this pattern in my bi-monthly quote box from the Primitive Gatherings. It's called Red, White, and Buoy. And I'm just making the 2 center rows. I'm going to make a table runner. It's using the 2 center rows. So yeah, I'm liking it. I was like, whatever. I'm really liking it. As long as they don't screw up, I think I'll be okay. We'll see when I get down to this next step, the trimming part. I still have thread. I made a whole bobbin last night. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Okay. Oh, so far so good. Everything's working out. Color placement, pattern placement, that kind of thing. Thanks, Cheryl. I think it is beautiful. I like it. Very happy I did it. So next, let's see, Memorial Day, I'll start decorating for the 4th of July and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of stuff to get put out now. This out of the way. I'm getting bunched up over here. Okay. And this one. Looking really good. Half an hour left. I could go a little over, but I don't think we need to. Yay, I'm so glad the turnout today. Woohoo! Next. That was my favorite print, that white one with the red star and the little blue leaf. I love that print. I'm going to have to buy yardage. I like those little ditzy prints. That would make a nice backing. Let's go with this one. I can't do that one. Do this one. Okay. I have that star print on the opposite side. Can't do that. I want each one to have a different fabric, different print. Notice I'm stitching faster? I noticed. Trying to get it in there. I just want to get done because it's so cool. I can't wait to get a block done. So I'll trim one and then do the next step on that, so at least I can see what one block looks like when it's finally done. It's a multiple step process here. Multiple steps. I can use that flag because it's a different color. That flag print can go in there. Multiple steps. This one. Beautiful. there. And this one can go there. Awesome. They worked. It worked out. Okay. And don't you get to like at some point you're like, okay, I'm done. It's just gonna have to match. It's gonna have to be like same print or not the same color. Same print will work. But I got away with it. It made it all the way through, all 12 of these. All right. And I can go on to the next one. Where's my thread catcher? I lost it. It's on the beginning of this one. All right, stand up again and do some more pressing here. These pressed. They're getting bigger. And I'm going to have to read the instructions very carefully. I found your channel by way of Rita's Quilted Chicken Farm. I love Rita. I do. I watched her yesterday. Not for long. I only had a minute, but I watched her yesterday. Oh, love Rita. Well, thank you. I'm so glad Rita did that. She talks about it. I got to do more of that. I have way too many projects going on. I have no time to watch videos to see who's all out there. So Jessica pointed out a bunch of them the other day, and I subscribed to all of them. So I am just now going through the list of all of the things that I have not seen. So I'm making my way through them. So if you're not subscribed to So Blessed by Jess, please do so. She is a fabulous lady. All right. Get all these pressed, and then I'm going to cut one and put the last pieces on it and get one block finished and see what it looks like. See if I can do this without making it wonky. So there we go. There's a step next to cut these all down. And then you put these triangles on it to make them into a square block with the background. I'm nervous about that part. Procrastinating. I could take one right now and just do it, but no, I gotta iron these first. I gotta press these down. Gotta press them. All right. Pressing to the dark. And it's Lisa Bonjean. She says, press your seams open, and I'm not going to do that. So, not gonna do it. So I wasn't going to put this print in there, but I really like it. I really like it. I'm glad I put it in. I was just going to make 4 and make a small table topper, but I decided to go the runner route. I have a long dining room table, and I don't have any. I have one table runner to put on it. And that was one I made since May and finished it and quilted it. And it is on my table still to this day. So I would like to have a Christmas one, a fall one. And I have two fall ones in my closet that need to be quilted. Maybe I should grab one and do that. I don't know how I could fit that in. I don't know how I'd fit it in. Got a lot of projects going here. And I just added this one to the bunch. Okay. I got two more left to press. And then, whoops. Okay. This is for a 12 block table runner. 6 on top and 6 on the bottom. All right. There are my blocks, my units so far. So now is the next size. Trim to side, fold the block along the length to find the middle. And using a heat erase marker, make a mark at each center point. Yep, Cheryl, I love people like you who can work from start to finish on one project. You have EPP Hexie as an ongoing UFO. I like that. That sounds fabulous. You make 27 quilts a year. My adult children and my grandbabies each get 2 quilts yearly, birthday and Christmas. That's fantastic. So my son's wife, I've made her 3 quilts and my oldest granddaughter a quilt. And when you go to her house, you never see them. So I kind of stopped making them. They have like throw blankets or something all over the house. So I don't make them things anymore. I made like pillowcases and things like that for the grandbabies. But yeah, my sister, I think, is when I was just in Colorado, I think she just hinted that she needs a quilt. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to do for that. I need a 12-inch ruler, and I have a 12.5. Okay. Fold the block along the length to find the middle. Okay. First step. Gotta find the middle of the block. Okay. I'm going to actually press it. Just to be sure I get it right. I have to concentrate. And I need a marking tool, and I got an air erase one. Where is it? There's like I'm missing a cup. either. Where is it? Oh, I know where it's at. Well, probably would want a new one anyway. I'm gonna get a new one out. I'm retired, live alone, and sew about 5 hours daily, then knit and crochet at night. This is my legacy to them, and I love to make quilts. I think that's fantastic. Go, Cheryl. I just make sure that the kids know that if they're not to take my quilts to Goodwill, they need to sell them on Facebook Marketplace or on Etsy or on something and make some money, because they're worth more than giving them to Goodwill. They will make some money. That will be my inheritance. Since I'm no longer working and don't have any work life insurance anymore, and considering my options there, that's what they get right now if something should happen. All right, so I got that done. And using a heat erase marker, make a mark at each center point. Okay. Well, I don't need a marker because the ruler will lay there. Lay a 12-inch square ruler with the point on one of the marked points. Okay. Comes up with the other one. Okay. And this is 12.5, so don't get confused. All right. How do I make this? I don't have a 12-inch ruler. Okay. At the half, that one. That's point, that point, that point. Okay, okay. I think I just center this. Okay. Ah, okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. I think. I just have to know where I need to put my these points. That is the end right there. Aha. No. This one to this one. That's 11. Thinking. I think I got it in there right. I can trim. Okay. Hold on. I just got to find the points on my ruler that I have to do this. Make sure I got it in there right. I could do some final trimming, I suppose. But my other piece that I need to put on here. Because I don't have a 12-inch ruler. I have a 9.5, a 12.5, and nothing in between. So I just need to make sure that this. Oh, yeah. I got it. Okay. I think I got it right there. No, because it's not there yet. Next one. That one and that one. I still don't have the same amount of fabric. That one and this one. I'll just keep trying each line till I get it right. And that's it. This is the one. Aha. That's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yes. It looks perfect. Matches, I think. I'll have to do some more trimming, I think. All right. I'm going to cut this one. Where's my rotary cutter? I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. I'm scared, but I'm doing it. It's not really trimming off a whole lot. Okay. Well, that don't make no sense. They're supposed to be. Should I just make it smaller? I don't know how to make this ruler work for me. Because they're actually supposed to be triangles. All right, let's. Oh, wait a minute here. I'm only trimming one side and then I'll do the other side. So these need to be. I'm very confused and I have to go to work. I think there's a step missing. Oh, hold on. I think I got it. I think I got it. this needs to go. I think I've got it. Light bulbs are going off. I just have to worry about one side at a time. Okay. I don't have to make it fit on the other side. Okay. Got it. And then I flip it over and I do the other side. Okay. Okay. Those lines line up. That's good right there. Hi. Light bulb moment. See what I mean? Patterns confuse me. All right, so I've got my piece. See? I got it. Now, next step. I need, oh, this is extra. I need these. I'm going to cut these squares on the diagonal once. It never fails. Every single pattern of hers I get very confused about. Never fails. But I eventually figured it out. All the light bulbs just start blaring off at one time. Okay. Take that. Okay. Put that there so it don't blow away. I find the center of this. And the center of this. So if anybody was as confused as I was, let's hope this all works out in the end. And this goes here. Put some pins on this. Where are we at? 1:58. I got 2 minutes. I can do it. Actually, I have to start at 12:30, but I work at 12:30. I have until actually 12:45 before they canceled my shift, but I'm so glad I work for myself. All right. So I'm going to do that, and then I have to do the same thing to the other side with this piece. Right. Let's hope it all works out. All right, keep your fingers crossed, everybody, that I cut that thing right and that this turns out to be a square when I'm all done. All right. Let's stitch that down. Because I've got 12 of these to make. I want one done. All right. I lost my other thread catcher. We can reuse that. Let's press that open and I'll get the other one ready to go. Woo! It's gonna work. It's gonna work, you guys. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do the happy dance. All right, got that center. Pin, pin, pin. Okay. Lauren is live. Okay. Okay. So I have one block complete. Hang on. Hang on. I want to put my ruler on this. Oh. It's supposed to measure 9 inches. It's 9.5. It's exactly 9.5. I have some trimming to do, but because it's bigger than that, but this says it's supposed to be 9. Using your square ruler, line up the corner on the collar. Corner to corner. Place the square ruler on corner B and trim each side background. Maybe it's wrong, but it comes out exactly 9.5. And that's, I'm going for it. I'm just going to trim these off. Those little points, those little tabs that were there. It's exact. Guys, I'm so excited. Voila! I have one done. Yay. All right. Nice. Happy dance. Happy dance. And I was a little worried that my star white background, because that's the corners in the center of the block, would look funny, but they don't. And I don't think they will either when I get the sashing in and make each block. But yes, it worked. Because it says 9-inch block, but it's 9.5, 9-inch finished block. So it worked out. Woo! Yes. It's been a fabulous day. Yay! I'm really happy with that. I can't wait to do the others now that I figured it out. Okay. All right, you guys, I gotta go to work. We've been on here for 2 hours. Longest video yet. Well, I think I've had a cross-stitch video go that long, but I enjoyed today so much, and I'm so, so glad that I did this. I cannot wait to finish this top. Get the rest of these blocks done. There's only 12. I can do that. If I do 1 a day for the rest of the week or 2 a day for the rest of the week, I think I can get my top done. I'll cut my sashings and we'll be good. Yay, I have a block. It's a multi-step process to get here, but I got it. And I love it. I am very excited about that. Okay. Thanks for being here, everybody. I will see you Monday morning at 10 a.m. And I'll give you an update on where I am and with all my other stuff. Okay? Have a good rest of your weekend and have fun sewing your jelly rolls today. And tomorrow, happy fall. Bye. Love you. Thank you.